This is Radio Nepal. I am Dela Prasai with the news, the headlines first. Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda returns home, concluding his 4-day official visit to India. Prime Minister Dahal claims his India visit successful. Home Minister Narayan Kaji stressed places to conclude remaining peace process soon. Meteorological Forecasting Division urges all to adopt precautions, citing possibility of heat wave in Tarai region. And Indian officials confirm dates of at least 288 people in Odisha train crash. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda has returned home yesterday, concluding his 4-day official visit to India. The Prime Minister arrived home boarding the Nepal airline flight yesterday evening. Upon his arrival at Tribhuvan International Airport, the Prime Minister was welcomed by House Speaker Devraj Khimiri, National Assembly Chair Ganesh Prasad Timalsina, and Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister Narayan Kaji Shrestha, among other high-level officials. Talking to media persons upon his arrival at the airport, Prime Minister Dahal claimed that his India visit was successful. The Prime Minister's entourage included Foreign Affairs Minister N.P. South, Finance Minister Dr. Prakash Charan Mahat, Industry Minister Ramesh Rijal, Energy Minister Sakti Basnet, and other high-level officials. During his visit, Prime Minister Dahal held one-on-one meeting with his Indian counterpart Narendra Modi, followed by other delegation-level talks. Prime Minister Dahal also called on Indian President Draupadi Murmu and Vice President Jagdeep Thankar. Prime Minister Dahal also visited Indore of Madhya Pradesh, where he observed the best practices on waste management, and also visited TCS, Infosys Special Economic Zone. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dahal has urged Indian entrepreneurs to invest in information technology sector of Nepal. Inspecting the Tata Consultancy Services Infosys Special Economic Zone at Indore of Madhya Pradesh, Prime Minister Dahal called on Indian entrepreneurs to invest in IT sector like Tata Company. During Prime Minister Dahal's India visit, various agreements and memorandums of understanding were signed, ranging from power trade and interstate transmission line. Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister Narayan Kaji Shrestha has pledged to conclude the remaining peace process soon. Addressing a program organized in Kathmandu yesterday, Deputy Prime Minister Shrestha said peace process would be concluded soon by concluding the works related to Truth and Reconciliation Commission and Commission of Investigation on Enforced Disappeared Persons. The Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister also claimed that the incumbent government was centred at changing the lifestyle of people following the political change in the country. House Speaker Devraj Khimiri has urged all social organizations to render selfless services to people. Addressing a program organized by Focus Nepal in Kathmandu yesterday, Speaker Khimiri said, although Nepal is financially poor, it is rise in its cultural assets including languages, arts and culture. Citing this cultural richness of the country, Speaker Khimiri urged the social workers to lead the pious work of service to people selflessly. He also stressed on leading social service as a matter of discussion to make it effective. Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba has said that the upcoming years will be for party building and strengthening the party organization. Addressing the first Lalitpur District Convention of Nepali Congress yesterday, Nepali Congress President Deuba said that all should shoulder responsibility for expansion of party organization instead of criticizing others. On the occasion, Deuba made it clear that he would not claim the party leadership in future, but would offer his assistance to the Nepali Congress. CPN-UML Chairman KP Sharma Oli has said use of science and technology should be focused to end poverty. Addressing a program at party headquarters in Lalitpur yesterday, Chairman Oli added that use of science and technology would expedite the development process in the country. He further said the backwardness would end from the development of technology as use of technology could enhance production. The work of the 25-megawatt Sethi River hydropower project has reached its final stage. The project is being built in Sardi Khola Machapusre Rural Municipality 2. The construction of the hydropower project that started from Bhadra 2077 Bikram Samvat has seen 90% of the work completed so far. Executive Chair of Vision Lumbini Energy Company Limited, Jagat Bahadur Pokhrel, said that all the works towards construction of civil, hydro-mechanical, electromechanical and transmission line of the project have reached the final stage. The project on the Sethi River will be completed by coming December. The construction work was delayed by 1 year due to coronavirus pandemic, said Pokhrel. The Meteorological Forecasting Division has requested all to adopt necessary precaution to be protected from heat wave, predicting its possibility in Tarai areas of the country for next few days. Issuing a special bulletin, the division requested all to adopt necessary precaution for 5 days, stating the possibility of increasing minimum and maximum temperature in most places of Tarai. Most of the places of Tarai have been experiencing heat wave for the past few days. You are listening to Radio Nepal 8 AM English News Bulletin. We continue with the international updates now. Indian officials have confirmed that at least 288 people have been killed and 1,000 others are injured in a crash involving 3 trains in India's eastern Odisha state. According to BBC, one passenger train travelling from Kolkata to Chennai derailed onto the adjacent track and was struck by an incoming train travelling from Yeswantapur of Howrah of West Bengal on Friday, also hitting a nearby stationary freight train. A massive recovery operation is said to be on the way after hundreds of emergency workers searched the wreckage. The cause of India's worst train crash in over 20 years is not yet clear. The inflation rate soared to a new all-time high in Pakistan to 38% in May, making it the highest in the region. According to the News International, the inflationary surge, which escalated from the previous month's rate of 36.4%, can largely be attributed to an unprecedented increase in food prices. Last year in May, the inflation was 13.76%. The official monthly inflation bulletin said that there was a 1.6% increase in the consumer price index compared to the previous month. The cash-strapped nation holds the unfortunate distinction of having the highest inflationary pressure in Asia. Now the general weather forecast for the country for today. Forecasting division says the weather is likely to be partly cloudy in the hilly regions of the country and mainly fair in the rest of the country. Kathmandu's weather report now, maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature of 17.2 degrees Celsius. With this news, we have come to the end of this bulletin, but before we wrap up the headlines once again. Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda returns home, concluding his 4-day official visit to India. Prime Minister Dahal claims his India visit was successful. Home Minister Narayan Kaji Shrestha pledges to conclude remaining peace process soon. Meteorological Forecasting Division urges all to adopt precautions, citing possibility of heat wave in Tarai region. And Indian officials confirm dates of at least 288 people in Odisha train crash. Well, that's all that we have for this edition. Our next English news edition is at 2 in the afternoon. You can also listen to us online at our website www.radionepal.gov.np for more news and online programs. Stay tuned, stay safe and have a good day.